Alright guys, well, against my better judgment, knowing that I should just go get some rest because I am tired and that kind of stuff, I'm just trudging on. Probably get beat up by Tron or something now. Okay, so this hand's obviously mulligan. And this hand is not great, but I think we have to keep it. Scry looks like... I mean, we can cast it, so I'll keep it. But actually, probably should have put it on the bottom in favor of a land. Infect or Delver? At least they don't know that we're drawing removal. Jeskai Delver, maybe? Pyromancer. An island with a gray box. You know what that probably is? Well, the art's there, so maybe I was gonna say it's probably because I'm trying to upload a video over my terrible internet connection, and how long does it say it's gonna take? 273 minutes. That should say like 40 something minutes. Can I pause this? Sure, it's not helping anything. Back to this. Okay, so untap and maybe draw land. Oh, that's pretty terrible. Yeah, so I'm gonna shock. I am sad because I probably should have scried. I don't know. Is that right? He looks at the bottom. We need some kind of interaction. Is it charm? What are we playing against? Oh, Jeskai Ascendancy. It's not. I didn't expect this. Not what I want to do with my life. Play your Jeskai Ascendancy. Okay. Let's see. I would like to play Geist, but he has a Fate Stitcher, 2 of them. He has 2 Fate Stitchers. It's even worse. I mean, he's going to definitely end up with 1 in play. We can kill 1. I guess we just have to try to kill 1 and then F6. Because letting him put 2 Fate Stitchers in play seems like definite death. Maybe if he just has 1, it's like mostly death and not complete death. So I guess we'll just try to kill it and then F6 and see what happens. It functionally just gets to start over. Question is, do you guys want to watch this? Or would you just prefer that I pause it? I mean, I guess if you don't want to watch, you can fast forward. Thrilling. What can I do to be entertaining while he does this? Let's see. What do we got? Got something somewhere. So I sold a bunch of Magic cards, and mainly I was just wanting to sort of, what's the word, like size my, you know what I'm going to do? Hold on. I'm going to fetch and just get this. And then 6 again. That way if he somehow doesn't kill us and we pass, we can just have fetch. So I haven't put these on, like if you go to my website, greatnate.com, mainly because of Reddit and the Foil MTG subreddit, I put up, he's reanimating his own spells, and maybe, I don't know, maybe it doesn't matter. Decided to post my deck, which I'm sure, I don't know who's aware or not, but I have foiled it out. But recently I actually got all of the expeditions. Wait, you probably can't even see that. So at least for this deck. So I have all the expeditions. I think these were already, yeah, the Mana Leaks. I got some Mana Leaks. I got them signed. Cool Mana Leaks. Arena promos. Nothing really other than that interesting probably to show that's not already in the deck. Or that's not already posted on my website. Flooded Strand. Flooded Strand looks amazing. Yeah, so I have my baby all foiled out, and I like it. So there is that. I'm like looking around. What can we look at? What can we do while he's killing us? I don't know. Are any of you guys into PCs? Computers? So what I ended up with is I have 2 GTX 970s and SLI, and they don't need to be overclocked right now because I could not, obviously for Magic Online, but I have both of them overclocked, memory by 450 megahertz, the core by 150 megahertz. And I have an Intel i5 6600K. I think it's 6600K. It's Skylake. I have it overclocked by 25%. I can also do it at 30%, and it's totally stable. But I did some more research, and certain things, even if you have a stable overclock, if they stress the processor enough, things like handbrake, it can actually cause some instability. And I noticed that occasionally, okay, we're dead. I would get some, I actually don't know. It seems like it's improved it in this game called Star Citizen that I like to dink around with. By backing off the overclock from 30 to 25. That's the only game I feel like I've noticed any improvement in. It's very unoptimized, so anyway. Okay, so now that we're playing Magic again, we want Celestial Purge because it gets rid of the Ascendancy. Dispel because Dispel. Wear Tear because Jeskai Ascendancy. And Engineered Explosives potentially for Jeskai Ascendancy, or maybe that's probably about it actually, and it might even just be too slow for that. But if he's got a slow Jeskai Ascendancy, we can put this out there. What we don't want, so he does play Remands, which make Thundermaw Hellkite kind of eh. Obviously we want Fendillion Clicks. Path to Exile, it's funny, like it's hard to say because we could use it to kill. Yeah, well, actually, no. We definitely want all of the removal into deck. Probably don't want the Electrolyzes. If we needed to cut 4 additional cards, we probably just don't want Thundermaw in this matchup. Because we're really going to have to, you know, it's going to be really hard to like tap out to play a 5 mana threat in this matchup. These might not be good enough. I don't want to cut any of the permission. But they do get rid of Ascendancy, so I guess we can cut some. Do we want to cut the burn though? Because the burn is how we keep it from comboing off in theory. probably from Arresto. This is kind of a tough one. The thing is, like, these are our threats, so I guess explosives isn't. It's not as good as, probably not as good as Wear Tear, probably not as good as Celestial Purge. I'd run 61 cards. I don't know what else to cut. I don't even know if I feel good about cutting the Restoration Angel because we got to kill him, right? But I mean, I think Click and Geist are better threats. Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, I'll play first. Okay. I mean, we have a Click for potential Ascendancy, so we're going to keep it. I don't think it's great. I mean, he's running all these Taxing Probes. I think it's really unlikely there's going to be a lot of secrets. You know what? I'm not even going to try. Like, this is... I'm just going to... I can finish it uploading it later. It just slows my internet down, and it's... Like, I'm not making any headway. Not really. F6. Yeah. I'll probably just go end of turn Snapcaster Mage. We have all these other blue sources. I think I'm fine to just... I mean, our life total's not really that relevant once he's comboing off that much, but once he's really going, I don't think he has any difficulty getting his creatures as big as he needs to, so... Okay, so normally here I would actually draw step Click, but because we have this Mana Leak, I'm not going to. Because if he doesn't play an Ascendancy, then we can just click end of turn. Alright, so we'll just leak. And get Steam Vents. So I might do the same thing because we have this Cryptic. Now he could just Ascendancy with Dispel, but I think kind of in the same boat. Did I miss an attack while I was talking? I may have missed an attack. Let me see. Scalding Tarn, Snapcaster Mage, Flooded Strand. I don't know. I think I did. I just talking and not paying attention. No, he's being attacked on turn 3. Okay, no, so I don't think I did. Alright, so let's see if this resolves. Remand or Mana Leak? Remand, okay. Well, I'm just going to sit back on Cryptic again. There's no Um, there is not a Fate Sister in the yard. So what I was going to say is if he went to play Ascendancy... is it getting Is it Charmed? Apparently so. He couldn't Ascendancy and get a Fate Stitcher out in the same turn, but now we can get a good look. So he's got 2 Ascendancies, another Remand, 2 Thought Scours. So he will be able to play an Ascendancy and remand a Cryptic Command. And he can potentially get a Fate Stitcher in the yard with the Thought Scours. So, he doesn't even need a Fate. He does have this now. I think we take one of the Ascendancies. I mean, the other option is we take a Remand, but no, I think we take an Ascendancy. I mean, that's what his deck does. And there's potential to draw into like Dispel or something. So he has 1 less Ascendancy. Remand, Thought Scour, Ascendancy. Serum Visions is good. We'll cast it. Another click. So I'm going to bottom all these. And we're going to attack. And if he Thought Scours, we're going to click with Thought Scour on the stack. And let's update our screenshot here. Take the other Jeskai Ascendancy, get Probe, Remand, Thought Scour. What? Alright, this guy's sneaky. Geist of St. Traff Plan B. Taxing Probe. So we know about a Remand. Is that it? Yeah, because I guess he did... His hand only had 1... I thought it had 2, but... I don't know. I don't see it. Maybe he cast it earlier. So he definitely has a Remand in his hand. This better not be an Ascendancy. That would be... Supreme Verdict? I have no idea what he's casting. So he's just casting a Fate Stitcher. I mean, we path that. We don't want that in the graveyard. And let's see, if we attack him for 5. Let's see, if we go... No, I think we just... Oh, no. We just play this. And just attack. And he's... You can't kill him this turn. Let's see. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we have to tap 5 lands to activate this, and that's 4, 5, 6. We're going to do 9, so he's not dead. But he's dead next turn regardless. So there's no reason to activate the Colonnade. So we'll attack with these 2 creatures. And... pass turn. I think he floated a blue. He probably meant to maybe misclicked. So this is easy to decide. I think we fight over this now. I think we counter bounce the Fairy Conclave. Fairy Conclave. Well, we know he has the remand. But if he taps if he taps out for remand, then he can't tap the Fairy Conclave. So that's fine. Let me make sure I selected the correct modes. Counter target spell, return permanent. Counter that spell, return that permanent. I like the Jace Dispel. Those are the ones I use now. Why? Because it's got Jace in it. Yep. So you can still have a path, but I see if he has a path and a bolt, then he's still dead. So path here, bolt here, die to colonnade. I don't think all the shenanigans is necessary. I mean, I think you're just dead, dude. White, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Do we want to change our plan anymore? I don't think so. Still not sure about that engineered explosives. Seems like it's just slow, but I think we keep this. We have some selection to find potentially interactive cards, and we have Dispel to do Dispel stuff. Not good. We do need the other land, and I think the removal is good. So, what do we want to draw first? We have another land to play next turn, and we're just gonna run Snapcaster Mage out there. So I think we just go land. We'll just draw the bolt. Okay, so let's see. What could happen? We tap out to try to play Geist. He remans it, thought scours himself, puts a Fate Stitcher in the graveyard, untaps, plays a land, plays a Jeskai Ascendancy, unearths the Fate Stitcher, untaps a land, and uses that land to start to play Serum Visions, untap Fate Stitcher. I mean, at that point he's going, but he's not generating mana. We have 2 points of... I mean, we have 6 points of burn in hand, so he's effectively at 7. We have pressure. I don't think he has an Ascendancy, actually, because he would have just played it. He sees that he probed us, saw that we had no counter magic, he would have slammed an Ascendancy. So we're going to try to play a Geist of St. Traft. That would also mean that if Geist happens to connect... I mean, this could be wrong. I don't know. We'll see. Seems right. I feel like if he had an Ascendancy, he would have played it, because we had no way to counter it, and of course he's going to like get his combo into play, right? So we said Remand Thought Scour. Let's see what happens. Draw 2, discard 2. Okay. Discarded a Fate Stitcher. That was one of the things we said that could happen. Now, the 4th land into Jeskai Ascendancy was potentially another. This is Thirst for Knowledge on his turn. So 6, 8. Is he just dead? What is he? I think he's just dead. Because we have 6 points of burn in hand, and we have... I guess that was just like a... And we have a Dispel? Yeah, we just have the game. Please don't do the Moto Bug, man. This is occasionally... It usually happen if I hit F4, but sometimes I'd hit F2, and my attackers would unreset and it would pass priority, and I just go on. And one time when I clicked OK, so I'm like all paranoid. I'm just going to try OK. Woo! Okay, good. I guess people are trying all kinds of things with Twin gone. Okay, so beat Jeskai Ascendancy, lost to Abzan. I'm just pausing as I'm thinking back to that first Abzan round, and I wasn't even really doing math in my head. I was just sort of winging it, sort of like loosely, hoping to get there. But you know what? I know I have you guys to tell me where I went wrong. So let's update our spreadsheet here. This is the old one. This is the current one. Round 3 is a win. We went 2-1 against... Not that. Is Ascendancy even in here? Yeah, Ascendancy combo. That's fine. Cool. Let's check out our reports. Sort by times paired. It's a very diverse metagame here. 66% match win rate. Pretty good. So, alright. Well, it's 10:30. I may not go to bed just yet, but I think that's all the magic for me. Let me do the straw poll. Hold on a second, actually. Okay, so this is the poll. What kind of sideboard guide would you like to see? Deck specific. That is where I'm going to take my list and do my best to come up with a sideboard. These out, these in this matchup. The other is more archetype specific. I'm going to kind of talk about Jeskai mid-range and what its role is against certain decks. I'm going to try to cover, like, I'll do a short video, like a 5 to 6 minute video on all the major decks in the format with the goal of saying, like, okay, what is our role? Are we the beatdown or are we the control deck? You know, what are the cards to beat? How should you approach it? And what sideboard cards should you look to get out and what should you look to get in? With the idea of being that you oftentimes don't run the exact list that I will anyway. Sure, some people do. But because you're essentially using it as a guide, let me just try to make a guide that will give you something that you can use no matter what your exact list is. Obviously, I'm leaning a certain way, but which is that one. But I'm also interested in just making content that you guys want to see. You know what? While we're on the straw poll, no, you know what? One straw poll at a time. We'll do this one for now. I got some other questions for you guys, but we'll post them then. So, yeah, I like flight sims. What? Don't judge me. You know, and for those of you still watching, actually, just kind of off the cuff, is there any other games that you would ever want to see me play? You know, obviously I know Magic. Magic's what I do, but I got other stuff. I like Dork Around and Star Citizen. I don't really play Diablo. What am I playing right now? I'm playing Mech Warrior. Mech Warrior's fun. The Witcher 3. That can't be enjoyable for you guys to watch, but I'm playing it. I don't know. We could start from scratch in Black Mesa as far as the game goes so far. Here's some of the other games that I have. Some of them, like Project Cars, I did order an Oculus Rift. I'm just getting because it's like I want to try Oculus Rift stuff. So I don't know if there's anything else, you know, that you might want to see. You know, maybe I'll do Mech Warrior. Mech Warrior is kind of strategic. It's been fun. Anyway, just kind of rambling. Guys, thanks for watching. Like I said earlier, go to my channel. You can just click Great Nate underneath the video. Subscribe to my channel. Like the video. Like my Facebook page. And follow me on Twitter if you do Twitter. But again, Facebook, I'm realizing that sometimes people want to ask questions. And Facebook is probably a really good place to do that. Just sort of chit-chat and that kind of stuff. So, all right, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.